without a collective salvation. He has said this on several occasions. This is critical for you to understand. Watch.
My individual salvation is not going to come about without a collective salvation for the country.
My individual salvation rests on our collective salvation.
Our individual salvation always depends on collective salvation.
Our individual salvation depends on collective salvation.
It does not. It does not. That is not a Christian belief. That is liberation theology. Here is what Pope Benedict says about that theology. Wherever politics tries to be redemptive, it is promising too much. Where it wishes to do the work of God, it becomes not divine but demonic. It is a belief structure that obviously comes from Jeremiah Wright. Where did he get it from? From the author of liberation theology, James Cone.
The only way in which your repentance, your forgiveness can be authentic, your reception of it can be authentic, your repentance can be authentic, is that you give back what you took. And white people took a lot from black people.
This is why America's confused. What Americans can't get their arms around is that for the first time we have a president that believes in collective salvation, that believes that the U.S. is the oppressor and Islam in this case is the victim, but just one of many victims from the big bad oppressor, the United States of America. That's what's happening. Don't be confused by this. Don't confuse this with he's a Muslim. I don't believe he is. You have to learn his theology. Learn his influences. Learn who he surrounded himself with his whole life. More knowledge, not less. More access to information, not less. You see, it's all about victims and victimhood. Oppressors and the oppressed. Reparations, not repentance. Collectivism, not individual salvation. I don't know what that is, other than it's not Muslim. It's not Christian. It is a perversion of the gospel of Jesus Christ, as most Christians know it. But as usual, the media won't look at any of those facts because most people in the media don't have any idea what Christianity really is. They would just rather disparage, mock, and ridicule anyone who has any kind of doubt or differing opinion from their Messiah. Bob Schieffer, you seem like a nice gentleman. I don't know you, and I'm sure you are a good journalist. I don't know because I don't watch CBS News, and quite frankly, I don't know anybody who does. But it's not the internet that has caused these problems. It is the president's own actions, his own beliefs, and the lack of journalists who lack the integrity to the craft that created this nightmare. Oh, and one last point here. I showed you where most people heard where they thought that rumor, that Barack Obama was a Muslim, from TV. It was followed by Barack Obama's own words. And at the very bottom of the list, where did that hateful misunderstanding come from? The very bottom of the list, coming in with a whopping 1%, came in from that demon media seed, talk radio.